Created liquor to play this game.
I don't get it. What the hell does that mean?
I mean, I need my beer bottle to be augmented.
Your beer bottle's name is liquor? Oh, liquor! Oh! Wow, I'm so stupid. I thought... I didn't realize you meant...
You see, the joke is I must consume alcohol in order to bear this game because its quality is quite low.
But you were using liquor as an LIQ. I made that joke the very first episode of our Resident Evil 2 LP, and I somehow still didn't get that. Oh. Oh man, this is why you watch the good LPs.
I've been shaking my head in
They're dead
disappointment,
now.
so that's just...
Later.
Yeah, bye.
See ya, shitlords.
Hopefully we won't see them ever. Oh, they're... Dang.
Hey!
Also, what the hell? Why is this man stalking these kids? Anyway. Yeah, it's cool. So, this is a thing that's happening.
Sweet Jesus!
Spiders! We can avoid spiders.
I've heard of dock spiders, but...
Oh, those fucking things? I swear to God, they're the most terrifying beings that God has ever created.
I mean, I like spiders. I really do. But dock spiders are quite possibly the actual spawn of Satan.
Have you ever encountered a dock spider?
Surprisingly, no.
I have. Boy, let me tell you, if you enjoy getting the shit scared out of you, go check out a dock spider in real life, because they move like hell's spawn, I swear.
Are you saying dock spider, like, you know, the spider docked his boat?
No,
yeah.
That would be adorable. Don't bring up adorable spiders in the same conversation as dock spiders.
A little spider with like a captain's hat on.
Oh, especially if they're one of those tiny jumping spiders.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Got him.
I'm so
damn.
edgy.
We Fallout 2 now.
Yeah. Fallout 1 didn't have,
they did, but I just bring up 2 because it's a better game.
Yeah, no, Fallout 2 is alright. I just didn't, I wasn't sure if that was a thing specifically for 2 or not.
Alright, I looked up the dock spider on YouTube.
Oh no. Hey look, it's reminding us of better games.
Oh no.
And there's this too, which it's like a knight trying to take care of a goblin or a dragon or something. I think it always makes me. I always think it's Mega Man though.
Maybe it's Mega Man doing that.
Ah, sweet shit.
Yeah, they're terrible. Yeah. Anyway, let's go rescue this lady from her closet.
Sorry.
That is a huge closet.
That's if you want to terrify the kid. Of course, you can sling it open.
I won't hurt you. Where's your brother?
Well, to be fair,
Lot?
she didn't really react, so...
They named their kid Lot.
You have to save
this one's
my
Lily
brother.
Rungo.
Yeah, Lily Rungo and
said
Lot.
He's going to the factory by the ropeway.
Factory?
Ropeway? Metal Gear?
He told me
You owe me a
he
Coke.
could find a way to escape from
okay.
this
Just keep
monster.
hovering your hands with it like you're about to channel a spell.
Tons and tons of scary monsters there.
She's casting a Blizzaga.
He's going to be killed.
What?
Just cut the rest of the video, have him say what, and then post that as the video.
You've got to help my brother, please.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to
Don't
be
cry
let go
anymore,
so
Lily.
easily.
You could have just said no and then walked away.
I may have been a bad person, but that was before. That's not who I am.
I genuinely thought that Airplane was like a graphics glitch for a second.
I need to convince you of this.
Lily, you hide
This
here.
is a game about a
I'll go
man in
find
like
your
his,
brother and
I
then
don't know,
come
about
back for you.
40s trying to convince children that he's alright.
I'm pretty sure our protagonist here is supposed to be in his 20s.
Also unfortunate.
He looks like he's in his 40s.
Well, you know what they say, the game camera adds like 50 years.
Which is why Geralt looks 80.
Oh,
No,
shit.
Geralt looks 80 because he's beat up.
Dude, that little girl looked like she was a 30-year-old midget.
No, she's a witcher.
Wait, is midget offensive?
Yes.
Oh.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend people. Looks like she's a 30-year-old little person.
That's okay, they don't watch these videos. These beds look more like granite slabs, but you know, whatever. How many red herbs do we have now? I swear to God. 1? Oh, just 1. No, 2. We got 2. Okay. I guess that's not too crazy. I swear we had more, though.
No, we have
Well,
Magnum rounds, but no Magnum.
Yeah, well, we had 3 and you just combined it earlier.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm going crazy. This game is giving me heat stroke.
I wish this game would just give me a regular stroke.
Dang. Anyway, we picked up a grenade launcher. You know how those work. It has acid, flame, and regular rounds. And the regular rounds, they like split into a bunch of different rounds.
Man, I haven't ever been less interested for a grenade launcher.
Yeah. It's also weird that this is a game that contains a dude that has a grenade launcher, because that's typically the woman's Resident Evil weapon.
Which
Dudes
I always
get
thought was kind of
shotguns.
interesting, because dudes usually get shotguns, and you were saying that, weren't you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's literally what I was just saying. Yeah, dudes always get like the shotguns and the magnums, and the ladies get the grenade launchers. But
And the bow gun.
yeah, it's also interesting too for Code Veronica that Claire actually starts with a lighter, which is usually the male starting item, as we've seen.
Actually, something that's interesting to note, on the cover of City of the Dead, the novelization of Resident Evil 2, Leon has a
Yes.
pistol and Claire's using a shotgun.
Huh.
Well, it's also based off of the non-canon playthrough of the game, so you know, whatever. Thanks, SD Perry, you hack fraud.
That's still not the worst thing she's ever done.
No, I really want to get my hands on some of those novelizations and read some excerpts, but from what I remember, they're not like super funny. They're mostly just kind of like blandly like inoffensive. Oh shit.
It's like you know what, she was told to write Resident Evil novels, and she did it.
Like, it's the kind of thing you'd have to read the whole thing to really get a taste for. It's not like the Gex book where you can read about Gex's hilarious backstory, or the God of War books, which contain some of the best flowery prose I've ever seen. Or the Metal Gear Solid book. Did you know there was a Metal Gear Solid book? Because there's a Metal Gear Solid book, and it's weird.
I did not know there was one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you did. We watched the video about it. You just don't remember.
I don't remember a lot of things.
Rosetta remembers nothing.
Sometimes I
Bet you
forget
Rosetta-
things.
Bet you they don't even remember who I am anymore.
What is this game? Why are there zombies?
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the
Those
game
things.
anymore. I'm looking at my shelf, seeing if I can find some of my Resident Evil novels.
I was lucky enough to never buy them. I just borrowed them from the library.
I've got some interesting reading. This is from Konami, English edition. Shonen Jump's Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game Official Rulebook version 4.0. Let's flip through, shall we?
When did you get a Yu-Gi-Oh book? Rule
Look,
book?
we rediscovered all of my old Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff.
Oh,
and
that's
this is
right.
in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Well, the odd thing
I
on
love
my
Yu-Gi-Oh!
shelf is that there's next to my copy of the Forever War, the Gunslinger, and a book of
Order the
Garfield
Shadow
comics.
Realm. Oh. They're all related.
I don't have a shelf in my room. I don't have a bookshelf in my room because it's way too tiny for one.
Aren't you in a dorm room?
I need to go buy like a standing shelf for sure. Right now they're all just in my closet, stacked on top of each other, and it looks really gross. And
my shelf has The Hobbit and Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh, you're. Whoa! We just returned here. I autopiloted again.
Etsy, my shelf has most of the works of Stephen King, all of Dune, the Ender series, all the Dresden Files.
I donated most of my books to the Goodwill because like a few years ago because I got a e-reader and I felt why would I ever need real books ever again?
Oh, you fool!
And then it shattered. The screen on it shattered. So, but I'm slowly getting new replacements. I have Foxfire by Carol Joyce Oates. I have a book of H.P. Lovecraft stuff, which sucks.
Look, nerds, that's nice. But you know that anytime during the duel you hold the following cards in your hand, you instantly win the duel. Right leg, right arm, left arm, and Exodia the Forbidden One.
Nice, I love those cards.
I love them.
Hey, is it weird that I have my copy of I Am Legend next to my Bible?
I guess you should have a copy of the other what's it called? The Book of Eli next to it instead, I guess. Boy, Book of Eli, that movie is bullshit.
I like that movie. It's fun.
The twist is completely ridiculous and terrible. I hate it. Wasted my time, wasted my life.
You're not much fun to watch movies with, are you?
No, I am, as long as the movies are good. Rosetta can attest to this.
She only likes art films.
Oh, poo-poo that. We literally spent like the last 10 Fridays just watching Harry Potter movies.
Art film.
Oh, and the other side of my Bible is Lord of the Flies.
Yeah,
Good.
I hope this isn't too personal for LP information. If it is, I'll bleep it out. But Rosetta grew up in a very, very Christian household.
Oh, yeah.
Thus was not allowed to read Harry Potter books because they were witchcraft.
My dad first figured it out that I was barely into Harry Potter because I had the terrible, terrible, terrible PlayStation Sorcerer's Stone game. And I was trying to get through that. And then my dad was like, you can't play this. This is witchcraft. This is a Christian household. He let me play Sega Genesis, though.
Well, yeah, because, Genesis, the Bible.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's probably it. You're right.
Anyway, there are these things. They're called cleaners, I think. They're the only unique enemy that this game has.
And they can roll.
Oh my god.
And they're super funny because this is all they do. They can shoot you sometimes, but they mostly just roll around uselessly. It is so funny. And they sound like panthers when they die.
And nobody knows why.
No, they unfortunately... also, they like rolling into your back and helping you move faster through this area.
They have gas masks, they're highly mobile, and they growl. The
Have you seen
Snarks
how
and
long
Stalker
their arms
completely
are?
ripped off this.
I think Umbrella bred a panther with a gorilla, injected it with
Whoa,
the
what the hell
T-virus,
is
and
that?
gave it a gun.
Oh, what? There's something shooting me in the bushes. Oh, they're like laser pointers. Okay, that makes sense. I thought that was like part of a liquor that just stretched into the sky infinitely.
Part of a...
Man, that was a head trip. Anyway, Harry Potter.
Anyway, Harry Potter.
Those Harry Potter games, none of them were really that good. From what I remember. Oh.
I played a bit of the one they had on the PlayStation 3. Deathly Hallows, which is like Gears of War starring Harry Potter.
Yeah, it was a cover shooter. It's really funny.
It was kind of fun, though.
Was it? I didn't play that one. Oh, there was a Game Boy Color one that was really good because it was basically like a reskinned Zelda game.
That doesn't sound bad.
I saw an LP of it once.
Well, there's a couple LPs of some Game Boy Color Harry Potter games going on.
Yeah. There's also that LP of the person who covered the entirety... Oh, more hunters. Fuck. Who who covered the entirety of the Game Boy Color port of Resident Evil, which we unfortunately didn't get to do ourselves. We only played like 11 minutes and then we died.
That
That was
OV
all
was
we
kind of
needed
fun
to
to
see.
watch.
Yeah, that one was alright, because like...
Lot?
Anyway, that's cutscene. Yeah, that one was alright. I like that experience. That was a good experience. With everyone was like wall-eyed. Oh man, good memories. And this time we have to deal with 2 of these guys.
So they're the Mr. X?
Does Umbrella allow gay marriage on their privately owned islands?
Only if you call them parasols.
Call who parasols?
Parasol's a very gay word, you know what I'm saying?
She's an alright character in Skullgirls.
Yeah.
That's my parasol knowledge. Thank you, everyone.
That was great.
Except it's not parasol, it's parasol.
Parasol.
It's like a pun.
Oh, okay.
You've got
This is a lot more important.
you got the really flat magnum. Let's examine it, shall we? Let's see what kind of a magnum it is. It's an S&W M19.
11. And it just turns it into 1911.
Nice.
I hate this game.
Favorite? Yeah, this game sucks. That's why we're talking about other things now. Like, for example, my favorite moment in Metal Gear Solid 3 when Snake creams himself over the 1911 that Eve gives him. Eve?
Oh, it is one of the
Eve
most
or
finely
Eve?
crafted handguns in the world.
It,
Is it Eve or Eva? Help me.
Eva.
Eva? Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking,
The Book of Evi.
It's got brand new barrel. It's got a lot of bullets.
And then he immediately decides to thank her for the gift by just taking a knife to it.
You know, I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game.
Oh, boo, boo.
Shame to self here.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
3 is a fucking like it's an experience like no other. Oh, no,
They still hold up for the most part, especially 3.
Yeah, except for the friggin'. They released 2 different versions. They re-released 2 different versions of 3 where they had an HD port for the PS3 and 360, and then they had a 3DS version. And for some reason, they gave the 3DS version improved controls where it plays like a modern stealth game where like you can crouch and walk at the same time and everything, and you use shoulder buttons and whatnot. And then for the PS3 version, they didn't include the new control scheme, and it's bullshit.
Sometimes I'd like to become a game developer just to figure out why they do things like that.
It's really fascinating. I actually, like, I've never developed a game of my own. I have no interest in developing games, but I read a ton about, like, that kind of stuff because it's super fascinating to me. Modern game design, not entirely so much now that things are sort of normalized, but, like, stuff back in, like, the PS1 and, like, the PS2 era where it was sort of like the Wild West of games development, and no one knew what the hell they were doing. It's super interesting to read that kind of stuff, where like people are having fist fights over how to do control schemes for games and whatnot. Also, here are some Metroids.
Oh.
Look, the only way to figure out which control scheme we should use is to read them the chicken wing bones. You splash them on the plate, just like to see who's going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, how about that Super Bowl Sunday, huh?
It was a ball.
Mr. Leave, did you watch Super Bowl?
Nope.
No, we watched the Super Bowl, most of it.
Yeah.
I think we stopped like near like the last hour, but
Yeah.
the Broncos were winning, so we decided you decided against?
Because I got depressed and I stopped watching.
Yeah. We played Blade and Soul instead.
I'm very glad Blade and Soul, if it has at least one thing going for it, I get to see a giant icon that says BS on my desktop.
Yeah, that's good too.